My name is Chef Ling. I am a Trinidadian born and proudly Canadian chef. I fought through the flames and trained for years, also I can share my passion for cooking with you. Follow my culinary journey, share your thoughts, and let's get creative in the kitchen together. Let me go. Welcome back. I lied to you last week. I said I was gonna make lasagna, but instead I got inspired with a recipe I had in my mind, so we're gonna put it out and make it for you guys here today. We're gonna be making some maple syrup chicken wings, garlic maple syrup chicken wings, and some beautiful French fries that's gonna blow your mind. So let's start off with this recipe that I had going on in my mind, especially because Canada has that terroir going on. So we're gonna go with all the way to Canada to get our maple syrup, Canadian maple syrup. Oh Canada, about that. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start by seasoning the. We're gonna start by seasoning the chicken, okay? We have some chicken wings here that were already previously cut up and prepped. I'm gonna put it into this bowl to season it. But first, I'm actually gonna show you how to prep it at home. So the chicken wings will come like this. And for me, I like to cut the wing tip off. You turn the chicken wing on the flat side, and then you're gonna find the bone between the flat and the drum. You're gonna cut that perfectly like this. Then you're gonna cut this fatty skin part off. All right, just like that. And then we have our two pieces of chicken wings that we're gonna be able to use to make chicken wings. What a waste of a pair of gloves. All right, now we're gonna season them. This is gonna be a fun recipe because it's gonna be something totally different than what you might know at home, but this part might be regular. So we're gonna start with some paprika. About 1 tablespoon. Some fresh thyme. You want to go generously with the fresh thyme. Ooh, that might be a little bit too generous. A little bit of fresh basil. A knob of ginger. Black pepper. A pinch. 2 cloves of garlic, pimento pepper ground as well. That's gonna give it a nice kick without being spicy. Garlic powder, salt, onion powder, and just a teaspoon of soy sauce. Then we're gonna mix it together. We're gonna let this rest now for about half an hour. That's enough time for the ingredients to soak right into that chicken, and you don't need to over season it or season it for too many days or anything like that. This is perfect. Half an hour, you're gonna love it. After the half an hour is done, we're gonna put it into a baking tray and pop it into the oven at 350 for about 6 or 7 minutes. Not too long because we don't want it to overcook when we fry it. But if you don't do this step, I find that you're worrying more about the chicken being cooked than the crispiness of the chicken. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna put it in the oven and bring out the next batch that we're going to actually bread and fry. Are you guys ready? First, we're gonna take a quick break because I need to get ready and clear up a touch. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Alright, we're back. So, we're done. Magically, somehow 6 or 7 minutes has passed and we've actually baked it. It's right here. Check out how beautiful this looks. And we're going to do a dry and a wet, and this is going to make these chicken wings just crispy. So we're going to season both of our wet and our dry. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So here we have 3 eggs that I've beaten. I beat it up, you know. It wouldn't mess with me either. And I'm going to season this with a little bit of paprika. Not that one. Black pepper. Not telling you that one. And salt. That's my secret ingredient. I can't tell you that one, but you don't need it. It's not gonna change that drastically if you don't use it, but mine will taste better. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead and just give this a little bit of a mix. I'll just leave that in there. And now the dry. I'm gonna do about a cup of breadcrumbs and a cup of flour. We're gonna season this the same way. Paprika, black pepper, salt. But in the dry, I'm also gonna add a little bit of thyme, because the thyme is really gonna stick to the skin, and when you fry it, it's gonna give it a really nice flavor. And you're gonna mix this with your hand. Mix the dry ingredients with your hand. So, let's start. So you put the chicken wing into the wet. Then into the dry. You really want to make sure the coating is really on nice and dust off the extra flour. Ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go! Beautiful. When you hear that sizzle, you know you're cooking with fire. Whoops. You didn't see that. If you did, I don't mind. Okay, production style now, I'll speed up. Alright. Now that we have that done, we're gonna let this thing fry and get nice and golden brown. And as this is happening, we're gonna get ready to make our sauce for the chicken wings. And man, this is a simple recipe. You can try this at home. Make it in 30 minutes or under. And thank me when you try it. And also let me know if you do try it. Okay, break time. Let's go. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells. And maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is like you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Alright, wow, we're back. Alright, so guys, what we're doing now, the chicken wings are done. We're taking them out of the fryer. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Check this bad boys out. I just put it in some paper towel here to kind of get some of the excess oil. But I need you guys to see this really close up. I know that was a long time, but really check this stuff out. Wow, it honestly is exactly the way I want it to be. It's nice and crispy. We're gonna actually put this to the side while we make our sauce. Excuse me. While we make our sauce now. Alright, you ready? So, what we're gonna do, start off with a little bit of oil, like you know guys, I normally do. Then we're gonna do some of the spices. Start off with some garlic. Tablespoon of garlic. Basil. Thyme. Now, if you could smell this, guys, it's so gives off such a nice scent. All right, now we're gonna put in some diced red onion. The smell here is really top notch. Cannot complain. So why I call this a garlic maple syrup sauce is because I'm actually going to be putting more garlic in later. Like at the very end, we're going to add a little bit more, and the garlic will be a little bit more undercooked, and that's going to give it a different kind of bite. And I'll show you what I mean exactly in a little bit. But we're going to add our maple syrup now. Hold on, I've been practicing this, give me a second. Welcome to Canada, eh? We're gonna put some maple syrup right into our maple syrup. I don't know, that's the best I could do. That's my Canadian accent, the best one I got right now. But I could do it better, but not right now. Alright, so we're gonna add our maple syrup. We're gonna put about half a cup of maple syrup. I know that sounds like a lot, but I promise you, it's not, and you're gonna love it. This is gonna give the chicken wings a nice sticky feeling. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer now. And while this is simmering, I'm just gonna tell you a story. The reason why I went with maple syrup instead of honey this time, because this is the same recipe actually as what I would make a honey garlic, but I decided to use maple syrup because of the trade war, and you know we have to buy Canadian and stay local. Remember, your boy is right here in Canada, so buy local. All right. The reason why we're cooking it down a little bit right now is to actually let it solidify and lose some of the moisture from it. At this point, I'm just going to add a little bit of paprika for color and a little bit of curry powder for color as well. The curry powder is not for real taste. It's going to give it the yellow. Because if you mix yellow and red together, you get orange, hopefully. This thing smells really good. At this point, we're gonna add some tomato. Tomato is gonna give us a little bit of a sweetness, but also it's going to stretch this sauce so we can use it for a lot more chicken wings. Okay, as this is cooking, we're going to check on our potatoes that we have boiling. We're gonna boil. You have to cut up the potatoes. Let me show you how to do that. Actually, why not? You can't be skipping steps here. Oh, I do need a cutting board. Let me just see if I can snap my fingers and make one appear. Maybe less of a. I'll start the break and then I'm gonna cut the potato. Ready? Whew, folks. It's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells. And maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is like you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lie. And the cutting board appeared. Wow, we're lucky. So we're gonna process the potato to make French fries. If you have a potato cutter, boom, you're done. If you have a restaurant or if you're in a restaurant. But right now we're just gonna slice it by hand. You can cut them to your liking. You can make them into matchbox fries, or you can make it like me. I like to do fresh cut potato fries. So they're a little bit bigger, and this is what you're looking for. Oh, I'm not in the right spot. There you go. That's what you're looking for. Okay. All right. So we're gonna, now that this is let me finish cut this up. Why not? Is the potatoes there boiled, Emma? All right. So let's get rid of this guy. And now that we showed you how to do that, simple, super simple. Now you're just gonna boil this guy in hot water. Of course, you're boiling it. You're gonna boil it for about maybe 9 or 10 minutes, and then you're gonna strain out the water and bring it over here. While we get the potato out of the boiling water, we're actually just going to take a look at this and maybe add a little bit of water as well to it. So, I wish I could talk to you guys at home, you know, just to ask you how your day was, what interests you. You know, you should actually let me know in the comments something so I can respond to you guys, you know what I'm saying? I know you guys like watching just the food stuff, and I love that too. And thanks for watching, because I love making this content for you. Okay, so we're gonna let this thing go simmer on the stove. Wow, potatoes are boiled. Aren't we lucky? So, super simple. Make sure your oil's at about 350 because you really want the fries to be crispy. I pre-boiled mine for about 5 or 6 minutes. That's gonna basically blanch it and give you guys the soft, tender inside and a nice crispy outside. Wow, that's hot. So I'll take this off with some mitts here. Okay, so let's recap. We seasoned our chicken. We put it in the oven, and then we fried it in the oil. So that's our chicken wings here. The sauce we're making right now is simmering on the stove, and we're now boiling. Wow, we did that. We boiled our potatoes, and now we're gonna actually be frying them. So we're frying our potatoes right now. Okay, so as it fries, it's gonna get nice and golden brown, and that's what we're looking for. Let's get rid of these guys. And can I please get one more bowl? Oh, this is the first time I actually have something cooking. Maybe I should have had this done too. I didn't think about that. But I think it's really, I like fries very fresh. I mean, I think everybody loves French fries really fresh. And to me, a nice crisp French fry and warm on all the way through is what you're looking for. So that's why I kind of rather making it here with you. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of paper towel down and hit the bottom of this thing, this bowl, because what I want to do now is simply when this is done cooking, I'm gonna take it out of here and put it into here, and we're gonna season it as it's coming out, because that point when it's hot, the oil's still on it, and the seasoning really takes really well to the French fries. Well, that's still cooking. Let's get back our sauce out here and grind and blend that together for our chicken wings while this is cooking. All right, so we have our sauce here, and what we're gonna do is put it into we're gonna put it into a blender, and we're gonna blend up this sauce, and that's what we're gonna use to make our sticky maple syrup, maple syrup garlic chicken wings. Oh, Canada. I don't know, today I'm doing silly things. I'm not sure why. You don't have to actually worry too much about salt or anything like that yet, because when it's done, after it's done being blended, we're going to then actually season it. Okay, so you want to just give this a slosh around here, because you want to actually get all of those seasonings, delicious seasonings, into our blender. Okay, and at the same time, our French fries are really doing well. I think we're gonna get some very crispy French fries here today. Okay, so back to our sauce. We're gonna simply give this a close, turn this on, and blend. And blend. An explosion of flavor. Did you expect that? Because I didn't. That shit scared the living poo-poo out of me. Alright. I guess I should have known that. Oh well. Alright, we're done. So let's take this out, give it a taste. Are you guys ready to taste? I'm just joking. You can't taste it. You're on a TV screen. Beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt because that is what it needs. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of fresh thyme. This one's fresh thyme. This time we're gonna open the lid so it doesn't pop on us, because we learned that last time. Oh my god. Today is just that kind of day. We're gonna take a break and be right back. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? I need this one, I need that one. Folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? And we're back. And thank you very much, Barbara. I really appreciate that. Alright, so we finished frying our chicken wings. We're gonna add our sauce that we just made and got all over myself. I don't know what I thinking. I mean, obviously if it's open it's gonna splatter on you. I mean, I don't know. But I would say you live and you learn, but realistically I'm gonna do it again. So stay tuned for that next time. Alright, so we're gonna just put a little bit of the sauce that we just made. Our honey, sorry, why do I keep saying honey? Maple syrup, garlic sauce. I'm gonna give this a toss in the smallest bowl I could find. It's just that kind of day, guys. It's just that kind of day. Alright, there you go. Much better. Check that out. Voila! And magically another bowl will appear. Here we go. I'm gonna put this over here. No, that's the done one. And I'm going to check on our French fries now. I think it's good. It's almost done. And of course it's not done. But that's life. You don't ever want to rush the food. The longer you let it cook, the more love you show it, the better it's gonna taste. That's a promise I'm making to you. As it's cooking, this is the last thing we need to do. So I'm gonna actually start plating the chicken wings before the French fries. This is the weirdest tongs I could find. Let me use that. Alright, we're ready to go here. Check out these French fries. Okay, so now it's hot, a little bit of oil still on it. I'm gonna season these French fries. What we're gonna do is add a pinch of paprika, again with the thyme, fresh thyme, and a generous amount of salt. We're gonna take out the paper towel. It's done its job. I'm gonna give this a turn. And no dish is not complete without some vegetables. So we have some, just some cilantro here. We're just gonna make it look just pretty. Now you can actually, if you can hear me over the noise of this thing bubbling, we're gonna actually try this now. Welcome to our kitchen, guys. This is real life. Alright, first we're gonna start with the French fry. Oh my god. Perfect. Crispy. You gotta try this at home. Whoa. You gotta try this at home. Honestly, you have to. And what I've been waiting for personally, these chicken wings. Let's go. Cheers. Maple syrup, Canada. You're the bomb. .com. Thank you very much, Canada, for this maple syrup. Buy local. Sorry, USA. Go Canada. See you guys next week while I make something that I feel like. Let's go.